What's up, Jesus lovers, and welcome back to Epic Journey Through the Bible. Today I'm going to ask you guys, could you see Jesus driving a Bentley? And we're looking at Matthew chapter 21. And for those who don't know me, my name is Pastor Jacob Serns, and I do these videos every single day, little mini Bible studies, 5-minute videos on the life of Jesus Christ. And like I said, we're looking today at Matthew chapter 21, when Jesus, it's called the triumphal entry, and he enters in to Jerusalem riding on a donkey. And so the original question, could you see Jesus driving a Bentley? I don't think we could see Jesus driving a Bentley. I think that would be kind of a stretch of our imagination. And yet what's really weird about this story to me is the animal that Jesus chooses to ride in on. Now we know one reason he chose this animal is that the Old Testament predicted and actually prophesied that it would be him riding into Jerusalem on a donkey. So we know that's one reason why. But aside from the prediction, why was the donkey the one that was prophesied about? Why was the donkey the one that God chose originally in the first place? Why? Why a donkey? I mean, why not something more kingly? Like, why not have him ride in on a chariot with 8 epic horses pulling it or something like that? Cool, really white horses or black horses or, really cool looking horses that are really strong and muscular and have their hair all decorated and styled up like the kings used to have their horses pull their chariots and they looked all super fancy. Why not do that? Why would you have a donkey? Why would you be riding into town on a donkey? And I think the message is pretty clear. Jesus was all about humility. He's born in a stable with barn animals. He lived as a carpenter. He lived a simple life and dressed simply and spoke simply and hang out with simple people. He hung out with the people who were kind of looked down on by the wealthy people in many cases, but he wasn't afraid to hang out with the rich either. And so you have people who come to him from all different backgrounds and people from all different places. But I think it's safe to say Jesus wouldn't drive a Bentley if he was walking the earth these days. He might pick something more like the donkey of automobiles. I don't know what that would be. Maybe like a Kia Rio or something like that. I don't know. No offense to anyone who has a Kia Rio. But yeah, so another point I see in this story is that Jesus' followers here don't actually seem to care too much about materialistic things themselves either. Because here they are with their clothes and they're actually taking off their coats, their tunics, their outer garments, and they're laying them on the road. They're putting them down on the road so that they can be walked on by a donkey. That's really, really weird. And I think sometimes we in this world, and I think this is really the point that I'm trying to make here with this entire message, is we put too much emphasis sometimes on materialistic things. Whether it's our cars, whether it's our clothing, whether it's something completely different from those things. We put too much emphasis on those things, too much priority on those things. And really, if we could do things Jesus' way, we'd see that those things really are not what matters most. What matters most is Jesus and our relationship with him. These people understood it here because they were laying their clothes on the ground so Jesus could ride over them while riding on a donkey. So a donkey's going to be walking on top of their clothing, but they don't care because the king is coming to town. And again, for us, it's okay to have nice things. It's okay to drive a nice car. It's okay to have nice clothes. But at the end of the day, the king is coming to town. And when he comes back, all those things are just going to burn up. All those clothes, all those nice cars, it's going to be nothing when he comes back. So it's okay to have those things, but it's also very important to remember that the most important thing is King Jesus. And when the king is coming to town, all that other stuff doesn't matter anymore. God bless you guys. I hope this was an encouragement for you. If you liked it, push the thumbs up button. You can subscribe over here and watch another cool video over here. Peace, love, and the joy of the Lord. I'll see you guys next time.